Put it into a spotlight system. We need to have a real, hard conversation about the state of our nation, about the blind answers we keep giving to the problems staring us right in the face. Walk down the streets of any major city, and you'll see it. Homelessness is not just a statistic. It's a human being huddled under a bridge, invisible to the world rushing by. It's the face of a young person, lost and adrift, turning to violence because they see no other path forward. We talk a big game about honoring our heroes, but the mistreatment of our veterans is a national disgrace. They fight for our freedom overseas, only to come home and fight for basic necessities, for health care, for a roof over their heads. And what about our elders? People like me, who have spent a lifetime contributing to this society, are now facing neglect, forgotten, and left to fend for themselves in their most vulnerable years. It's a tragedy that unfolds in quiet homes and underfunded facilities every single day. The truth is, we are failing the most vulnerable among us. The scale of these problems can feel overwhelming, I know. It's easy to think we can't save everyone, and maybe that's true. But the sheer number of people calling out for help should shake us to our core. It's a chorus of despair that we can no longer afford to ignore. We have so many opportunities, so many resources at our disposal to correct these living conditions, to mend the tears in our social fabric. The solutions don't have to be complicated. They just have to be genuine. One of the most powerful tools we have is simply using what's already there, right in our own communities. We need to empower people with purpose. I remember programs like the Police Athletic League, or PAL. It was a good program because it gave kids a positive outlet, a sense of belonging. We can apply that same principle to other issues. Imagine creating work programs for the homeless, not as a punishment, but as a pathway back into society. It would be for the ones who want it, the ones who are ready to take that step. It's about offering a hand up, not just a hand out, and restoring the dignity that comes from meaningful work. This brings me to the question that hits me the most, the one that keeps me up at night. Why are we always looking to the government to do all the heavy lifting? Why do we abdicate our own responsibility, our own power, to distant bureaucrats and politicians? Think about it for a moment. This country has the most millionaire preachers in the world. We see them on television, in massive stadiums, preaching about love, charity, and the importance of helping your brothers and sisters. They build empires on the message of compassion. Yet where are they when the collection plate is full? Where are the massive, community-funded shelters, the job training centers, the food programs that could be bankrolled by just a fraction of their wealth? We, the people, have the power. We have the resources within our own communities, within our own places of worship, within our own hearts. The blind answer has been to wait for someone else to solve our problems. It's time to open our eyes and realize that the real solution, the real help, has to start with us. Put it into a spotlight system.